Hello, my name's Mr. Daz P1 and over the past few years I've taken up gold panning and I've been to quite a few rivers around the United Kingdom in search of the good stuff. But I return back home to my local hills in the Pennines armed with my trusty metal detector. Well, it's not mine, I'm just borrowing it off my dad. But as you people know, we've all got to start somewhere. Anyway, here's a few clips from a few recent outings where I've been in search of hidden treasure.
Well, we've been having a little mooch and a little detect around this field in the Pennines. And if you look down there, we've found all kinds of bits and bobs. Old bits of metal, square edge steel, looks like an old nail. I think this is non-ferrous cast or something, like a handle or a wheel. A big dirty old chain. Bits of lead piping. Some kind of ginormous zip or something. It's massive, that. Bits of brass. What looks like an old buckle down there, or a frame, and that's quite an interesting piece. Don't know whether you'd put rope through that or not. Whatever that was. But the dog got to have a fantastic walk, and I've been flying the drone round here. Now that's good fun too. Anyway, it's time for me to get going. The light will fade shortly, and I've got a fair old trek back down to civilization. And if you like these videos, let me know and I'll keep on making them for you, because looking at that, I don't know what's going. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to find an old penny and that'll make my day. I'll be really happy with that. Not a pile of junk like that. Right, I've moved on. Back up there on the moor, I wasn't finding anything other than bits of old metal and junk really. So I've got a signal down here. Let's have a look what it is. A couple of signals there. Ah, there, okay. Right. The penny. Okay, it has got some green kind of oxidisation going on. There's a picture of a man's head. What I'm noticing though is that it's got chippings all around the edges. So I don't know if that's something significant or if it's just from wear and tear. But I need to clean it up because I don't know what that is. Well, we've got another signal and you can see it down there. It's a penny. Is it a normal, everyday penny? Well, I have a feeling that's a good old 5p, but it looks pretty worn. I can just about make out the 5p mark. It needs, oops, it just needs a good clean up. That's 2 pennies. That's not bad. Looks like another penny. Just a bit lower down on this location. And it's a good old 1p. I can't see what date it is. I think I need a magnifying glass for that kind of stuff. We've got a signal in here. And I don't know what that is. It's fat and chunky. Got a hole in it. I'll have to take that home. There's not too much weight to it. Any suggestions? I think we're getting the hang of it now. Another penny. Got a man's head on it. I'm rubbish at recognising pennies. You have to bear with me. But it's quite thin. Picture of what looks like a boat on it. So, is that like an old... I'm not going to say what I think it is because I don't know. Is it an old halfpenny? Everything seems to be just in a top layer where I just scrape away the leaves and go down about 2 inches, and I can quickly cover up my hole and leave it nice and tidy. So, on my pinpointer, I've still not sussed out how that works properly yet. What's that? I'll tell you what else, these gloves have got metal in them. It must be in the pattern. That doesn't help. There, that's it. Right, another penny. I'm doing very well today, considering I'm a total novice. You thought I was going to say a total something else then, but is it another 5p? I bet it's when they all went up the road to the pub. They stopped down here, had a wee in the ditch and dropped the pennies out of the pocket. Yeah, it's a 5p. This camera lens looks pretty dirty, but we've just found a prehistoric spoon. I'm not in the market for spoons, but if it's a fancy one... Well, believe it or not, it's another day. It's absolutely tipped it down all morning. I'm back here at my secret location. I don't think you can see where I am, but it's super secret. And guess what? I found another 2p. I don't know what to say. Again, I was hoping to find a Roman Bitcoin today, but I've not found one of them yet. Hey! 1p. Fantastic. We found another penny. I'm suspecting it's a 1p piece. It looks like Queen Elizabeth. There's a young girl on it. It's quite worn though. But it's a modern penny. Well, we had a right royal signal there, and it's a 5p. A modern day 5p. So it must be quite well used, this path, because I thought it was an old path that nobody bothered with.
Well, that's it for this episode today, people, but we are making some progress, albeit we've gone from finding bits of old junk to finding pennies. But there's one thing I will assure you of, and I won't stop at the first hurdle, and I'll always try to keep on improving. And for those of you who may not know about my gold panning adventures, here's a few clips from my recent trips to the river. And again, when I started doing this hobby, I knew very little of how to find gold and where it was. We all have to start somewhere. Thank you for watching.